Hey y'all, it's your girl Nana Enehi, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the drama between JT and Young Miami. So as you guys know, JT and Glorilla had some beef on Twitter. I'm not going to talk about it today. It was just a whole bunch of mess. If you want to know about that, go in the Shade Room. But basically, her and JT were having a little spat about Glorilla saying that she smacked JT saying that she didn't smack her, all of that stuff. And I say all that to say that JT has kind of been like wrestling with these girls on Twitter lately. So the whole situation with JT and Young Miami started because, but Khalil, somebody who is known to style Nicki Minaj in the past, he was talking about the allegations with Young Miami and Diddy. You guys can pause if you want to read these tweets, but then JT, I guess that she didn't know that they were talking about Diddy and Young Miami situation. So she basically clocked in and she said, I better not be mentioned on this show that you guys are talking about, that you're going to talk about all these allegations, because Saucy Santana said that there was going to be a show where they're going to discuss the recent allegations with Young Miami. Miami did chime in, which I find to be interesting because, as you guys know, she doesn't really chime in when JT is getting smoked on Twitter. And when Glorilla and JT were arguing, we didn't see Young Miami anywhere in sight. And I guess JT felt a way about that and made sure to mention, I love how fast you jump on here to defend Saucy Santana. Young Miami goes along to talk about this rumor of people saying that Young Miami is jealous of JT and that she sneak dissed her on her recent songs Sideways and No Bars. JT made sure to mention to her, are you talking about the songs where I said riding solo but I'm still in the group? When she said it's city girl shit, even though it's not city girl shit. I personally feel like JT made sure to let everybody know, and she's always been that friend to make sure that everybody knows there's no beef here. We're good. We're sisters, this and that and that. And I don't know if you guys know, but I heard that Diddy was saying during the time that the City Girls was really popping that JT is not good for her image, that she's the bigger star, Young Miami, her being the bigger star, and Diddy putting all these things in her head. And honestly, I feel like Young Miami let these things get in her head, which is why she's saying, I was never jealous of you, and those songs are about me. It's just I don't know, it's giving guilty. And bottom line, with Young Miami being all up under Diddy and apparently, selling pink powder for him, allegedly, and all of that extra stuff, it's just not a good look for JT's career. And I support her in going solo at the end of the day. Honestly, who wants to associate themselves with that kind of darkness? Now, I wanted you guys to go ahead and check out Armand Wiggins talking about the situation between the City Girls. So you guys go ahead and check this out.
Down. And I think that, they both want the opposite effect from one another. And I think that in this situation, I think they are growing each other because they're starting to find their own footing. They have their own money now. They have their own success and their own fame. And they realize that, you're not my kind of girl. I want to be over here with Ari's and Saucy Santana's and Megan Thee Stallions and Lotto's. And JT's like, I want to hang out with Nicki Minaj.
I honestly completely agree when he says that because, at the end of the day, we all see, unless you're living under a rock, that JT is more on, the side of, Nicki Minaj and the Malibu bitches and all that stuff. And then we see Young Miami hanging with everybody who literally does not fuck with, excuse my language, does not F with JT. Like Cardi B, Glorilla. She was literally rapping the song that Cardi B, I don't know if you guys remember when she said, oh, that's why my bestie's effing your man or something like that in the remix for Tomorrow 2. Cardi B said something like that. And if you guys don't know, Uzi was caught with Cardi B's best friend. So her rapping that song with all of her chest. And it's girl, at the end of the day, we all knew that this day was coming. You guys are not on the same side of the fences. And you guys honestly don't even seem like you guys really correlate with your personalities, the way that you like to hang out, who you like to hang out with. Young Miami, she likes hanging out with the Aries, and she's involved in all this Diddy scandals, and she's going to all them freak offs, and she's doing all that stuff. And then JT, on the other hand, really for her, it was always about the music. At the end of the day, when Carisha started doing the whole Carisha Please show and everything like that, and then they dropped that album, and the album was kind of weak. I feel like JT started to realize, and maybe she knew some things behind closed doors that she knew was gonna come out soon about Diddy and stuff like that, and she was like, I don't want to involve myself in none of this mess. But the funny thing is, at the end of the day, it does seem like she's still trying to be a true friend to Young Miami. So it's really disappointing that they're having this kind of fallout. While JT is over here trying to pursue her rap career like she has been trying to do from the beginning, Young Miami is over here under Diddy. She's all like she's being a sugar baby. She's all this go poppy stuff to this man who is involved in all these terrible, disgusting scandals. I really do not blame JT at all for wanting to go solo. Like, I don't know. To be honest, Young Miami would never be my type of girl either. I can't mess with somebody who is just that deep into the industry to where you're involving yourself in really dark, nasty things and then coming on here and thinking that everything's okay, talking about yams and 50-50 and all of that, and then still talking about selling pee. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if she really learned her lesson with this whole situation. You got people like Diddy and Saucy Santana telling you that your bestie, your sister JT, is jealous of you, spooting all this negative stuff into your head, and you're actually listening. And instead of you being on Twitter and arguing with JT, you need to get into the studio and make some better music. Because at the end of the day, if Diddy loved you so much, he needs to help you with that music. When he's done with them freak offs and when he's done SAing people, I'm not even gonna say allegedly because it ain't alleged, okay? SAing people and all of that weird stuff and selling people and all that stuff. When he's not doing that, he needs to help you make some better music. I do feel like they should make up, because friends at the end of the day should make up if they're able to, if they can come to a common ground. But at the end of the day, JT is like, girl, I don't want any of that stuff involved in my life or for my image. Like, I don't blame JT at all for going solo, doing her solo tours, even if she has to start doing them in clubs and like Glorilla said, like barbecue backyards and all of that. Okay, that's fine, because at the end of the day, that's what she wants to do. She wants to make music. She's not selling peen and selling pink powder out there with Diddy freak-offs and all that weird stuff. At the end of the day, how can we be mad at JT? Like, come on. And to be honest, I don't think that Young Miami, like, completely left P. Diddy when all those allegations came out. At the end of the day, JT has to pay attention to her image. And if y'all friendship is on the edge like this and y'all never really had the connection that we thought y'all had, then just be real about it at the end of the day. And if Saucy Santana is such a great friend, then he should have told you to get your ass in the studio instead of you doing freak-offs and selling that peen. He should have been telling you what right things to do at the end of the day. Because it's like, what type of friend is that? That's not telling you, girl, how about you focus on your music? Let's get it, The Carisha Please was cute. But now that I know what it stands on, maybe it wasn't all that cute. At the end of the day, she needs to find her own voice and find herself and get away from Diddy, period. Now, I wanted you guys to hear a little bit more of what Armand Wiggins had to say. And honestly, I was even shocked from what he has to say. Listen to
it's
this.
No secret, even though JT tries to lie about it, but it's no secret that they don't have the same friends. They arrive separately. You have to, if you book them, you have to book them all separately, separate cars, separate everything. So you have to pay double because they don't want to be in the same vicinity of each other privately. Now they will do it, they'll get together for, the pictures and the camera for work. But as far as real life, they don't fool with each other. They both have two separate lives and they barely talk.
Now, if what he's saying is the truth, then that's honestly crazy. Wow. Overall, I wish these girls the best. I hope that they can rekindle their friendship. And if JT doesn't want to rekindle her friendship with Young Miami, honestly, I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to be involved in none of that mess. Okay? Congratulations to JT on her tour. I heard that it's going so great. She has all supporters coming out. She looks absolutely amazing. Okay, if that's a backyard barbecue concert, baby, get me a ticket because I'm trying to be at that backyard barbecue concert because that concert looked lit. I would love to go and support her. She looks amazing, like I said before. And these two songs that she dropped have been that. At the end of the day, Young Miami, instead of you going on the internet, arguing with your friend, you need to get in the studio and talk about it in the music. Let's hear some stuff. We don't want to hear 50-50 with a nigga. We don't want to, honestly, like, we're kind of over the music about what your man do for you with your man. It's about to be the summertime. It's hot girl summer. We're going to need you to get out of that, okay? And we're going to need you to, like, you know, be the city girl that you really are. Because at the end of the day, it's either that or we don't want to hear it. And hopefully when this whole, whatever Sauce Santana's talking about with this documentary, whatever, girl, child, whatever that's coming out with them the allegations against Young Miami and Diddy, I hope to hear more about that. And I will be making a video about that. Now, this is crazy, okay? Now, at the end of me making this video, I can't even talk because I'm just shocked. Okay, Young Miami goes and posts a picture with P. Diddy himself, the diddler, and she's over here talking about Bobby and Whitney. Oh, why? Because y'all was selling that pink powder. Now y'all Bobby and Whitney. Child, please. I guess that she's stupidly sticking by him. So let's just watch her self-sabotage herself from here on out. You guys make sure that you like and subscribe to this video. This one really got me, y'all. I'm a little moved by this. Like, this bothered me. I'm normally so sweet and nice all the time, but this one really got me thinking, because it's like, girl, for you to involve yourself with somebody like that says a lot about you. It says a lot about you. Ooh, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Make sure that you watch my other videos about the topics in this community and the music industry and everything, baby. Oh my God, there's so much to talk about, but only one at a time. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Like and subscribe once again, and I'm out. Peace.